At the OTS and Collector's Cash.
What is up?
How many? Like
YouTube, DC's Depreats. I might get that.
69 people. First in Swiss, we had 7 rounds, so this is like a little mini regional. What'd you play today, my friend?
I was playing Salamangreat.
All right, let's jump straight into it.
All right, start off with the hand traps. I played 3 Fantastical Dragon Phantasma.
How'd you like it?
It's really good. It's sometimes conflicted with one of my other hand traps, Droll, but I thought it was really good. 3 Ash, best card. Definite 3 of. 3 Droll. Reason I played Droll and Phantasma is because the hardest matchup is Thunder Dragons, and I just want to have the answers to it. So there's the hand traps. Then for the Salamangreats, 3 Lady Debug, searches any Salamangreat. It's really good. Sometimes it's dead against Thunder Dragons, but that's about it.
Right on.
1 Jack Jaguar, he summons himself in the graveyard by shuffling back a Salamangreat to a zone a Salamangreat Link monster points to. He also does Piercing, which actually came up. 1 Salamangreat Falco. This lets us, when it's sent to the graveyard, set a Salamangreat spell or trap. So that's really useful. Then 3 Salamangreat Gazelle. Best card in the deck. It lets us send any Salamangreat card from our deck to the graveyard. Starts all of our combos. Gotta play it.
Right on.
Then I played 2 Salamangreat Spinny. I don't need to see it all the time, so I only play 2.
Would you keep 2 going forwards?
Probably. I'd probably keep 2. Yeah.
Did you ever miss the 3rd?
Not really. I played 2 Salamangreat Foxy. This card, when it's summoned, we excavate 3 and add a Salamangreat card among them. Most of the time, we're not going to use it.
True, but no other Salamangreat.
Its other effect is when it's in the graveyard and we control a face-up spell trap, we can discard 1 Salamangreat card to special summon this. So it's a good extender and it makes our plays work. It goes into a Mirage style. Then I played 1 Salamangreat Foxer. This card lets us recycle our spell traps, and it's really good against back row. So if we control, if our opponent has a back row and we have a Link monster in the graveyard, we discard this, shuffle the Link monster back, and pop the back row.
Would you consider that a tech?
I'd probably consider it a tech. I think it's pretty good. It didn't come up too often. I didn't play against too many back row decks. But against like Altergeist, Sky Strikers, it's really good.
Right on.
Then that's it for the monsters, for the spells. 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary. Play 1 because it's searchable off of our Link 1. What this does is it lets us use our Link monsters as material for themselves. 1 Will of the Salamangreat. This is a monster reborn on legs. It just lets us special summon from our hand or graveyard. Or we can target 1 Salamangreat Link monster that was linked using itself and send this to the graveyard and special summon up to that monster's Link rating. Then 3 Circle. This is the Rhoda for the deck. It searches for any Salamangreat monster, and it's a quick play. Also lets us target 1 Salamangreat Link monster that was Link summoned using itself, and it's unaffected by other cards this turn.
So how does it feel to have like a fast Rhoda and a soul charge in the deck?
It's insane. This deck's really consistent, really good. Then I played 1 Fusion of Fire and 1 Super Poly.
Main deck.
In the main deck, it's really good. Lets us OTK. I really like these.
How many times today you pulled off the OTK?
A couple times. I probably about 2 or 3. I mean, 2 Twin Twisters. Back row's really annoying. It's really good for the mirror match. Any way to get rid of back row, it's really good. Then 3 Called by the Grave.
3 of them things.
Yep. We like going first.
3 of them
hand traps
things.
really suck. So this card, definitely want to play it. That's it for the spells. For the traps, play 3 Impermanents. This put in a lot of work today. Really like it. It's good. Then I played 2 Roar and 1 Rage. Roar negates any spell, trap, or monster effect, and its other effect is it can set itself if you link using a monster that was summoned using itself, but then it gets banished. So we don't usually want to do that. We can usually recycle it off of our link too.
Do you prefer that ratio?
Yes, I actually think it's really good. That way, in case I need to link it, use this for its effect, it's really good. And then Rage, we target a link monster and pop 2, or we can worst Raigeki break. That's it for the main deck.
How many cards in the main?
40 cards. For the extra deck, play 3 Salamangreat Balinks. This lets us grab our field spell. Does a lot of. It's the starter for a lot of our combos. It's really good. 3 Sunlight Wolf. This is the best card in the extra deck. This lets us get back our resources. If a Salamangreat summoned to his own heat points to, if any monster summoned to his own heat points to, you get back one fire monster, which can be Ash or a Gazelle. And if he's linked using himself, we can recycle our spell and traps. I play 1 Phoenix for back row, and it's a fire. It's really good, didn't really come up today. 1 Hita, the Fire Charmer Ablaze.
Broken.
This card is really good, lets us get fire monsters from our opponent's graveyard, Ash, in the mirror match, other Salamangreats.
Steal, so you basically steal a monster?
Yeah,
with
steal
that?
it from the graveyard.
Cool.
Then 2 Heat Leo. When this is summoned, it gets to spin a back row, and if it's linked using itself, you get to target 1 fire monster in your graveyard and 1 monster your opponent controls, and the attack of their monster becomes the attack of the monster you targeted. So if you target Ash, it becomes 0. So he's really good for putting out damage and spinning back row. 1 Transcode Talker. This card put in a lot of work today. It lets, basically what you do is, when it's on the field, you can activate its effect to special summon 1 link 3 or lower Cyberus monster from your extra deck, and to his own hit points too. So most of the time we're going to summon out our Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. And just lets us recur our resources a lot, and it makes them, while they're co-linked, unable to be targeted, and they gain 500 in attack and defense.
Makes sense.
Then I play 1 Violet Chimera. This card lets us OTK. It gains the attack of the fusion materials used for it and divides that by 2 until end of turn. And if it battles a monster whose attack is different from its original, its attack becomes doubled. So this is how we OTK. Then I played 2 Mirage Stalio. Two's pretty standard for this. It lets us summon out a Salamangreat from deck, and it also, when it's linked away for a Salamangreat, bounces a face-up monster. So that's really useful. That's how we get over the Colossus a lot of the time. Then I played 1 Baguska. If you make this in the mirror match, you just win going first. Most of the time they can't out it, they can't start their plays. And a lot of the time, depending on the matchup, like Thunder Dragons, I side this out for an Abyss Dweller.
I was just about to ask that question. You answered it before I could even get in.
Likewise.
Then into the sideboard, the worst card of the day, 3 Sphere Mode.
I agree.
I thought it would be good. Most of the time, hopefully they can't recoup their losses. Just never really happened. I got OTK'd the time I did that. 2 Lancia. Shotgun this against Danger Thunder Dragons. It's really good. They can't do a lot. Stops evenly. 1 Ghost Spell. It's great in the mirror match. Stops danger effects, Thunder Dragon effects in the grave. It's pretty good. Might consider maining it. Then 2 DD Crow. This is really good in the mirror match. Get rid of their ability to recycle their resources. So if you mainly hit Jack, it's really good.
That is my spice right there.
Then the 1 Abyss Dweller for the Baguska. It's really good against Thunder Dragons and Danger and stuff. Then 3 Book of Eclipse. Our hardest matchup is Thunder Dragons, so Book of Eclipse, turn off Colossus. It's really good. And then 3 Evenly Match. It's a broken card. If you resolve it, you usually just kind of win.
Can't really say a whole lot about it. It is what it is.
Yep.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my friend Lyra for letting me borrow the deck. Shout out to my guys in Topeka.
Top City.
Yep, Top City.
See
Peace
you.
out.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for mentioning my driver.